characterization with the new shade, stains, and glaze materials. Carefully position the IPS silicone ring on the ring base. The silicone ring must sit flush on the ring base. Mix either the conventional IPS press vest or the speed investment material IPS press vest speed according to the instructions for use. Fill the cavity with a suitable instrument, and then fill the investment ring up to the marking. Attach the ring gauge and let the material set without manipulation. After the recommended setting time, remove the ring gauge and silicone ring with a turning movement and push it carefully out of the IPS silicone ring. Remove any rough spots and investment material residue and blow into the sprues if necessary. Position the investment ring towards the rear wall of the preheating furnace, tipped with the opening facing down. Choose the ingot size according to the wax weight and the desired shade. Remove the hot investment ring from the preheating furnace and insert the cold IPS inline palm ingots in the correct ingot shade facing upwards into the hot investment ring. After that, dip the cold IPS Emax Alox plunger into the IPS Emax Alox plunger separator and insert it into the hot investment ring. Place the investment ring into the center of the press furnace. Press Start. Place the hot investment ring on the grinding grid and allow it to cool to room temperature. The Alox plunger can be used to determine the length. Mark the length of the Alox plunger and separate the investment ring using a separating disc. For rough divestment, glass polishing beads at 4 bar pressure are used. For fine divestment, reduce the pressure to about 1 to 1.5 bar. Be careful at the margins and in the shoulder area. The pressed object can now be fitted to the master model and the proximal contact areas are ground in. The sprues are carefully cut above the attachment points with a diamond disc. Create the anatomical shape and the surface structure with recommended grinding instruments. Check the function, occlusal contacts, and proximal contact areas in the Stratos. If required, create contact points. Missing small areas and proximal contact points can be supplemented with the 7 touch-up add-on materials. The materials are mixed with the IPS Inline Palm build-up liquid until a creamy consistency is achieved. Apply touch-up materials in small drops and fire in the programmat. The surface structure is designed and growth lines are applied so that the light is refracted and reflected in different ways. The final tooth shade is achieved by individual characterization with the new shade, stains, and glaze materials. Dispense the desired amount of paste, shade, stains, and glaze, slightly dilute with the glaze stains liquid, and mix. Stains are used for characterization or to intensify the respective dentin shade. Add individual characterizations, such as discoloration and enamel stains in the interdental and occlusal areas. Afterwards, fire using the firing parameters for the stains and characterization firing. Apply glaze paste to the surface and fire. Final check of the shade, occlusion, and function of the restoration. Press-on technique for aesthetic and fast precision results. IPS Inline Balm. Fabricate a duplicate model and subsequently cast it with a commercially available refractory dye material. After degassing the refractory dyes, apply IPS Inline add-on mixed with the IPS Inline stains liquid in a thin layer and fire. Build up the marginal areas using a mixture of dentin and, for example, occlusal dentin brown. Internal layering follows the natural characteristics and consists of a dentin buildup and various effects. Individual layering with the impulse materials enables mamelons, opalescence, and translucent effects to be achieved. Subsequently, build up the outer enamel layer and fire. Apply glaze paste to the surface and fire. Remove large amounts of dye material using a grinding disc. Subsequently, clean the veneers with Evoclar Vivident jet polishing material at approximately 1 bar pressure. Etch the inner aspects with hydrofluoric acid, IPS ceramic etching gel for 120 seconds. Thoroughly rinse with water and dry.